Hello lovelies, it is Thorny here, and today, well, first of all, Happy New Year. And to start the new year off, we are playing a new game. This is Settlement Survival. And it's very similar to Banished, which I finished my series of that at the end of last year. So I've played the tutorial. I've actually played the tutorial of this twice. I played it when I first downloaded it a month ago, 6 weeks ago maybe, and then I realised it was super similar to Banished, so I wanted to leave it until I'd finished my Banished series, so I didn't get confused. So I played the tutorial again just to refresh my memory, and so we're going to start a new game. I've not loaded into this before, other than, like I say, going into the tutorials, so I've not seen this UI or anything like that, so I guess we'll do standard mode. Trees grow slowly, sandbox. Right, let's do standard mode, new beginning. Survivors went through hardships, they finally found a suitable settlement location. They followed the trade caravan to this land of no man and begun a new life. A merchant followed the survivors here and became an important bridge for future trade. After setting up camps, the adventures of the survivors are just beginning. So we'll do measy. Yes, we'll do measy. We'll do medium. Easy, what are the easy, normal, hard and extreme? I mean, I guess normal, right? We don't want easy. We'll have disasters on what's special. Also, my cat is in here if you can hear him meowing. In the background. Right, let's just start. Let's just do it. So like I say, it's very similar to Banished, so if you know that game, you'll kind of have an idea of what this is going to be similar to. Right. We want to place our settlement. The thing about the obviously in Banished you don't really have to choose a starting point like this. In the tutorials this doesn't come up. The main difference so far that I've noticed about this and Banished is on this one you have to put a marketplace down and you can only build houses within the marketplace area. So I guess we want to start somewhere where there's animals, trees and stones, and like river would be good for fishing and also for trade. So there's animals here. There's like leaf things, which I think mean that that's where they are going to be concentrated. I don't know what this, maybe that means a stone, that little symbol here. I feel like going over here. Well, like I say, I've never played this game before, so we'll just go for it. Right, Survivors has chosen a place to live. Let me pause very quickly so I can talk through a little bit of what's going on here. This pops up to give you notifications, so we've obviously got 21 people without a house, and if you click on it, it will go through all the people and show you their information, which, you know, is quite interesting. Oh, we have got tasks. I didn't realise it would give you tasks to start off with. So we've got a goal to build a house. That's fine. Up here is our resources, which you can go through and it'll like individually show you everything and the little icons that go with them. We've got obviously our health and everything up here. This tells you how many adult students and kids we've got. I'll come back to this bit here. Obviously the date, and then this is quite handy. So this is like a timeline for 20 months. So I assume each one of these squares is 1 month. So it tells you what's coming up, so you can see what the weather's going to be like, what the season is going to be like. So obviously we've got winter coming up here, and when there's merchant ships coming, that will show up. So a little ship will show up, and you'll be able to see it following well, not following, but you know, coming along down here to where we are currently. So you know ahead of time when there's a merchant ship coming. This bit here is technology. This is something different to Banished. If you click on it, it'll show you this massive list of all different items that you can learn. So you start off with a few technology points by the looks of things. So we've got 3, and you can, if you click on it, it will tell you all the items that you need for this to work. It'll tell you kind of what it is, like education, the research institute. This will give you larger amounts of technology points, so this would be a good one to put down early on, I think. Like the grocery store, you can sell goods in exchange for silver coins, which you can go on to use in trade, but you have to have technology points, so it will tell you if you activate it. I assume each one of these is 1 technology point. That's kind of how it worked in the tutorial. So you obviously have to have the technology points to start with. Oh yeah, it says each technology point can activate an effect. So you have to have the technology points to start with to be able to purchase all of these items, but you're going through, there's like a lot. So that is something that we're going to not focus on just yet. Also, the other thing is, look, there's Christmas trees. There's been a Christmas update, so there's Christmas trees. I thought that was really cute. I think there's been like Christmas things as well that you can build. There's like a large Christmas tree that had like different effects and stuff on it for the villagers. We might be, as I say, it's New Year now, so we might be a little bit late to incorporate any of that, but we'll see. So we're starting off, like I said, I've only played the tutorial, so I've not seen this beginning bit. I didn't know what this would look like, what you'd get, but we have got the marketplace, so that is obviously what we've put down when we've decided where we want to live or where we want to start. So this blue circle is where the buildings, where the houses have to go. You can't build houses outside of it. If you want to build outside of it, you have to put another marketplace, as far as I'm aware. So this is durable storage yard. So anything can go in that, but if you click on this little square, you can specify what you want to go in there, so you can take things off, which is quite handy. And this is a builder's cabin, so I think you need to have this before anything can be built. I don't think you can build things without the builder's cabin. I assume that's why it gives you it to start off with. So let's start and build some houses, which is the keys down here. First one, houses. We'll build a house for family of 4. And also it's quite nice because it's got the yellow arrows at the bottom, if you can see, and that tells you where the entrance is. So I think it would be quite nice to do like a little street here. So if we've got I can unpause as well. If we've got 21 people without houses, that's quite a lot. Let's just do 4. We'll speed things up a little bit. Also, like, this is the marketplace that we've got open at the moment. It obviously tells you really clearly what you've got in stock. I think I would prefer this if it was in alphabetical order, but that's just me. This is in maybe the order of things that are most important. And you can open positions, so this can take, well, wow, that's a lot. Is that 8 people? So it already starts, if you've got people who are not working, it will automatically add a person into work in that place. Right, citizens cold, we need to build the fuel chopping house thing. So you're going to have to bear with me. I mean, it was bad enough, I know, in Banished when I've been playing that for years and years, and I just have no idea still the commands for everything. So I do apologise. I am going to try and start putting roads in as well, just so I can kind of keep track a little bit of like a grid system. I don't think they cost anything, but it does increase the speed that they work. They work? They walk. This is one thing I think that they've maybe improved upon from Banished, is that when you hover over things, it does actually tell you a little bit more about the item as well. I think Banished, it was a lot of hearsay, and you had to read a lot about in the instructions and the information about the game to find out what things actually did, whereas this is sort of a little bit more helpful, I think. So we've got 12 people now without houses, although one is still being built. So I think we need, we've done this, awards 400 silver coins. Oh, nice. So we'll get that. We need to build a field. Okay, well, I think first of all, my priority is making sure all of my citizens have actually got houses. 2 more. We'll do 2 more for now. So, right, we need to build a field. So the food down here, if you hover over it, it'll tell you if you have any seeds. So we've got no animals, but we've got a seed for an orchard and we've got a seed for a field. Now, this is a fixed size. I think it's 8 by 8, which to me seems sort of like quite a nice size. So we're building the chopping thing over here. So maybe this could be a forestry thing, because we do have something like that. Maybe we could start our fields here next to our houses. I'd like to put an orchard in as well, because they do sort of take a long time to grow. We do a little one. So it takes a while, I think, for orchards to kind of get up and running. Maybe we'll do another field there and finish that off. You can prioritise, so clicking this up arrow will prioritise the thing that you've asked, that you've clicked on. We'll put a little road around all of this as well. I like to make everything sort of neat and grid-like. Well, nothing's changed. This goal was actually to build 2 fields, so that's fine. Next we have our chopping house. The other good thing about this is it'll take timber, or it'll take dried animal dung to turn into fuel. So if we have some animals, that would be great. But you do have to choose. It won't just automatically start making something. You have to go into the building and choose what you are making. I'll get rid of that. So you can make timber. Not make timber. You can make domestic fuel out of timber, or you can make domestic fuel out of dried animal dung. I assume we don't have any dried animal dung. Confirm. Oh no. We'll keep the guidelines on for this one, unless it gets super tedious. In here we've got some herbs, some stone, timber. We might need some more timber, I think. Now, to chop timber down, is it this one? No, is it this one? Yes. Gather all. Felling is trees, so if we kind of cut some trees down just around us, and we can also get these fields going. So it'll tell you a nice little description. So broccoli, fast maturing but low yield. That is currently all we've got. So we are just going to put broccoli in both of those. And also this orchard, we've got cherry, which yields cherries. So that's that's good to know. So we've got food, we've got housing coming on. I think we will need one more house. Let's turn. Oh no, I had it that way around, didn't I? Yes, I did. We'll add in a little road across the front of them. And then I know we need a well because we need water. So that will be somewhere. Big well, here we go. So it needs wood, stone and iron ore, I think that is. We don't have any of that in there. Do we have it? Iron ore? 5 iron ore, timber, stone. Okay. Let's have a go at a... Should we just do a little well? I feel like a big well would be like a good thing to just put in. Let's put it here by the houses. Because I think people take their washing and stuff to do. I don't know whether that's actually part of the kind of the, if it gives them any like happiness or anything, but I'm sure it looks like people are going there to like do washing and things. You can see them kind of kneeling around the well. Right, gather rocks, stone and iron. Let's do some of that round here. Oh, we've got animals there. What are they? Oh, my cat's back. Are they geese? I think there might be geese. This is as close as you can get. But as you can see, we've got little people. We've got very nice outfits on them. My cat is just meowing at the door like she can't. The door is open. She's just sitting meowing at it like she can't decide whether she actually wants to go out or whether she wants to stay in. So we've done that so we can get that. Click the building to see the details. You can stop the work in the building. So this is how you stop the work. It's this little green thing there. And then you can switch it back on again. Hopefully that didn't do too much. But I want to get my silver coins. Is this cheating? I feel like maybe it's cheating. Oh, it did say about building a big well. Maybe we should turn the goals off, because getting all these extra silver coins is a little bit cheaty. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to turn them off. Get me. Right. Next is a little road that I'm going to just complete this square with. There we go. That makes me feel good. So like I say, I've played through the tutorials twice. I was going to say, I think this was on Steam, I think from about October, so there have been quite a few updates with like bug fixes and things like that. What I would say is if you download it and do the tutorial, just play the tutorial for a while. Once you've actually done the things that the tutorial asks you to do, you can sort of still stay in the tutorial and play it, or even while you're in the middle of the tutorial, while it's telling you to do stuff, just have a play around with like all of the, you know, look at all of these things, go through all of these and see what's in there, you know, build stuff. It's a tutorial, it doesn't matter. You can just do whatever you want to do, you know, and you can play through the tutorial again. I think there's 3 or 4. I think there's 3 stages to the tutorial. You get like one, like the basics, and then it takes you to another part where you like move to a different part of the map. So I'd say, yeah, just do that. Right, fuel levels are low. What I think we need to build is, there's like a forester's hut. I mean, maybe it's a bit early to build that. We could just... I'm going to plonk it down here. But like Banished is a forester's hut, so that will plant saplings and chop down mature trees. What I will do is where I've placed this, I'll make sure there's no rocks in the way, and we can gather plants, which is also good. We'll get those out of the way. Oh, I've unlocked an achievement. Excellent. Right, we're having an issue with iron ore. Collect in the wild or get from a mine. Now, is this coal? What am I collecting here? I assumed this was stone and iron ore. See, I've got iron ore here. We'll prioritise this again. And I've forgotten what I was saying. If you've not watched me before, you will find out that I get easily distracted. And obviously this is a new game, so even more so I'm getting easily distracted. If you click on things, it will give you information on what's happening. It will tell you what's been produced. Obviously we've not produced anything last year, so there's no numbers. But it will tell you what's been happening. There are upgrade things. I've not got into these building upgrades yet, so I don't know what they are. And also down here we do have the list of like what's going on. So we've got people become labourers, no births last season, and I'm just seeing that this storage yard is looking quite full. Our market is 43%, so that's all right. The idea behind the market is that you can have storage, like say over here, and the people from the marketplace will go and collect it and bring it back, which is a great idea. So it means the houses can all travel to the market to pick up what they need. Hence, I assume having this circle, so that like that's as far as the houses will go to pick up things to make it as quick as possible. Now our circle here, I'm just thinking we could maybe chop down these trees. This one here. It's going to take me a while. I'm sorry. Well, no, I'm not sorry. That's just how it is. It's going to take me a while. It's a new game. I was bad enough with a game that I knew, so we'll get rid of those trees here. The other thing is, right, resources. This is really what I need to have a little look at. So we've got food. Rough food apparently says it's fine to eat, but not, you shouldn't be eating it for like a long period of time. So there's fancy food as well, which we've got none of. Water, we've got no other beverages. Medicine, we've got some herbs, all the raw materials, construction materials. So it's really quite detailed in terms of what we've, showing you what we've got. We haven't traded anything yet. The other thing I think, oh, sorry, my cat just walked across the keyboard and paused. But while we're on pause, let's have a little look at this technology. Is there anything? One thing, this tent, it doesn't have to be by a market. So we could have these tents near to like the forester's hut. I don't know how good that would be. Maybe we should activate, maybe we should just do it. We've got 4 technology points. Let's have a go. And obviously you need to pick one of these top ones first in blue, and then you can move down to the next one. So if we wanted to get entertainment, we'd have to go through these other 3 to get to entertainment. The research institute would be good because that means we can get more technology points. Trade, I don't think we need any of that yet. Mining, again, we don't necessarily need that yet because we do have stuff across the map that we can pick up. A sawmill. It turns wood into planks. So for building anything that have planks, we do need the sawmill. I guess the same as this cut stones. If we ever get to that, well, when we get to that point. Right, agriculture. Oh, apiary. I love an apiary. What do we need? Oh, we need clay for that. Weaving, knitting. Warehouse, warehouse, what's this? Unlock the warehouse, which is greater storage capacity than the storage yard. Oh, that might be quite handy. Right, what did we just unlock? Right, when you unlock something, it comes up with a little yellow dot to tell you which icon it's under. So we've got this tent. Let's unpause. And why don't we build a tent next to our forester's hut and see if that just kind of helps at all. We'll do a little dirt road. And join it up with that one. So here, this is what I was saying, we can see a merchant ship is on its way, ready for trade. To do that, we need a port of some kind. Look, this is where the trees are. A giant Christmas tree, which will send gifts to children every 5 years. That is huge. I really want to build it. Is that ridiculous? I feel like that's ridiculous. It needs thousands of stuff. I think we're going to have to wait. We could build a little snowman. Is that silly? I kind of feel, I don't care. I'm going to build it. I'm just going to build it in between these houses. There we go. All warehouses have reached storage capacity. Right, so we need to build storage. There we go, it's this square thing. Storage yard. Oh, the ferry is what we need to build for. I'm going to build a little one here for wood. And I'm going to build a little one here next to the woodcutters. And then maybe we should just... Should we have one like down here? Because I feel like the whole point of this market is that they're going to go and collect stuff. So the storage yards don't have to be like right next to the market. But the ferry is the thing that we need for oh my goodness, for trade. I mean, it is quite massive. Where would the best place be? I mean, I feel like it needs to be somewhere close. How about that? Like somewhere close to town? Or should it be this way? I kind of like it here. We'll get it as close in as possible. And again, I'm going to build a dirt road. Now, also, you may have noticed that I've not like jump cut or anything. I do like in Banished, I just play real time. So again, if that's not something you're interested in, I apologise. If you like to kind of get things, you know, get to the point and get things done speedily. But I do. Oh, got someone with a broken bone. Hang on, we need a clinic. So that's, it like pops up like I was saying before with notifications. So this person has sprained an ankle. Doesn't sound too bad, but we do need, oh, right. Let me start that thought again. We need a clinic to treat diseases. And I kind of, wow, this is massive. Maybe it could go down here. Because that's a really big, you know, circle of people that it can help. Or maybe here. So it includes the forester's hut. So we'll add that. Oh, new crop seeds acquired. So we've got, oh, this is also good. See, there's so many different things to talk about. But this is great because it tells you, like all the little pictures, it tells you how many things you've got to collect and what you've collected. So we had broccoli, we had cherry, and now we've got oats. So I don't think we're building anything else, but we'll prioritise that because I do want to build a repair shop. Now, repair shops will go around and, like the name suggests, repair things. So houses, buildings. It doesn't look like it needs to be any distance from anything, so we'll pop it over here. What is this little symbol meaning? So we had 382 broccoli in that one last year, 384 in that one. So currently the plant isn't growing, so we could swap this over. Now we have staple food and raw material. Oh, we've got flax. So we plant oats. Flax, I assume, going off Banished, is something that you can like weave, or some with it saying, what did it say? A raw material. So it's going to be something that you can use to make. It's not like a food source. How are our cherries doing? They're looking fine. This, I assume that means it's reached its limit. Domestic fuel 200. Domestic fuel. Am I just not seeing it? Food, beverages, medicine, raw materials, construction materials. Oh, fuel. There we go. Fuel. So we're on 210. Oh yeah, and the limit is 200. I'll put it up to 300. I don't want to run out of fuel because that's usually not the best way to go. I've got animals over here. The other thing we could have is like a hunter's cabin. Also, the other thing that I need to be aware of is our people and the houses that we've got and how many people we've got doing jobs. So if you click on this people thing, it'll tell you the population, how many workers, how many builders, how many labourers. So we've only got 3 labourers. So we've got like 3 people spare basically. And we will need somebody for our clinic when that opens. Which is now. Hurrah! Okay, so I think I'll leave this part here. I'm really pleased at how we've got going. Our little snowman. Oh. Yeah, I'm pleased with the start that we've made. We've got houses for everybody. We've just got our clinic up and running. Our ferry is now ready for our merchant ship that's coming along. And we have our forester's hut that is up and running. So it's got 3 people in there. So that should hopefully at some point give us a more consistent supply of timber. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you're playing this, let me know, what you're thinking of the game down below. If you're interested in purchasing it, let me know. If you've got any other sort of questions or there's any details that I, in my, my haphazard fashion, haven't explained properly or that you'd like to know. And I will see you next time. So thanks once again. And yeah, Happy New Year.